Good evening, assassins, and welcome to my first video. My name is Dean, and I'm going to be doing a costume review for you guys today. Okay, so this is my first costume review, and it's going to be reviewing my costume that I went to on my first Comic-Con in London, October 2013. So this is what I wore to my first Comic-Con. I had an amazing time. It was my first Comic-Con, and I've been really hyped about it all year, and I just couldn't wait, and it turned out to be really great. Okay, so let's get on to the review. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start with the leather jacket. So, it's okay. It's very, very warm. It's very, very hard not to get hot and sweaty when going around a con. It's very, very hot, especially in this huge leather jacket. Quality-wise, it's not bad. It's not bad. The hood is okay. It's a little bit odd because it's like drooped halfway down your back. I can't seem to flip it, hang on. Okay, there it is. So yeah, it's sort of drooped. If you take it off, it's like drooped all the way half down your back, and it's kind of awkward. But apart from that, the hood is okay. I mean, it's a bit floppy around here, as you can see. It's like wings. Apart from that, the cuffs are my favourite part of this costume. Obviously, you've got the gold buttons, 3 of them. I'm just going to take my hood off, it's just annoying as hell. This is sort of what attracted me to this this particular jacket. So as for the length of the jacket, it's not as long as I thought it would be. For some reason I thought it would be going down to my knees, but it didn't. It really just kind of went down to the bottom of my thighs at the back, which was quite a disappointment really, but you know, I learned to live with it, and it wasn't an issue really in the end. I was just, like I say, I was just there for my first Comic-Con, so I was just there to have fun. Okay, next item is literally just some plain black trousers. It's I did originally have some different ones, but I had a real kerfuffle getting all my produce from the internet, as I ordered basically all my stuff off this one site. I'll put a link in the description where you can find it all. I ordered it all off one site, and they didn't get back to me saying that they didn't have that in my size or yada yada yada. They didn't have that in the colour that I wanted. So I was waiting for months trying to get all my stuff, and they just didn't send it. So I emailed them, and they said, oh, we haven't got your size, we haven't got your colour. So I was like, oh fine, I'll have this size and I'll have that colour. So I had to get a size bigger on the trousers. So these are the trousers. And it's not exactly much to look at, it's just literally a black pair of trousers. But they were rather large, I must say, even for me. No, it wasn't sort of like a jean thing. I mean, you got like the core at the front, and you know, it's like I say, it's just basic trousers, pretty much. It's actually got a tag in here, which I've not seen. Mythalon. I don't know what you guys make of that. Anyway. So that's the trousers, literally just a black pair of trousers. Nothing, to be honest, I really wish I hadn't spent as much as I did on those, because it was just a complete disappointment. Next on the agenda is my top. Okay, again, I really wish I didn't spend as much as I did on these items, on the top and the trousers as well, because they were just, I don't know, it seemed fitting at the time because of the era. Like I say, just normal black trousers, like not modern day. And then I got the shirt as well. The shirt looked good. This was the first package that came, or no, the second package that came, and I was really excited. So I put it on, and it looked really good. But little did I know that I was going to have this done up throughout the whole of the Comic-Con, because my original thought was I was going to have this undone and then walk around like that, and then you could see the shirt. But I had a picture taken with the jacket undone, and it just didn't look as good. So, so yeah. So this is the shirt. As you can see, it's oldie worldy, sort of Victorian era. It's got a nice little button there. I like that button. I've been really trying, baby. And it's sort of got the crinkles in the back, the creases. I don't know if you can see that very well. My computer's shining very bright. And then obviously you got the cuffs, so you got another little button there. And yeah, to be honest, this shirt isn't a bad shirt. I think it'll come in useful for later cons. So I mean, I could probably use it again. But as for this con, I think I went out on a limb and I just, you know, I was just dead excited and I just bought it on an impulse, and it just didn't really fit the part that well. So again, something I wish I hadn't bought. Okay, next on the agenda is boots. These I was thoroughly impressed with, although I really had a kerfuffle getting these sizes right. I did order a size smaller, which was probably a bad idea because they gave me a size bigger than my original size, and that didn't even fit. So the problem is my calves are very, very large, and they really didn't fit this boot very well. Although, if you have a look at the quality, it's very good. It's a very, very good quality boot. It's sort of like a Pirates of the Caribbean theme. So yeah, the foot long down here was a bit too big. So like my toe was like up to here, and then this bit, my calves were too big. So it was very, very hard to get them in the like zipped up all the way. I did manage to get them zipped up all the way, surprisingly, but like I say, it was very tight walking around the Comic-Con with these on, but it prevailed in the end. It wasn't an issue really, although it would have been nice to be a bit more comfortable in the boots. One of my favourite things about these boots are the buckles. As you can see, you got those there, and then you got those two down there. It's a very, very high detailed boot. And they really are some of the best boots I see online. So as for future cons, depending, I might wear them again. But depending on whether I have Ezio or Connor or or Edward, I might get some different boots. Okay, the next item on the agenda is my belt. Now, this kind of ruined my jacket a bit. It gave me a lot of marks when I was sitting down on the floor. And it was just rubbing up against my jacket, so leather on leather. So this is a leather belt, and I believe it's leather, and my jacket is false leather. So the two obviously didn't mix because it was giving me marks on my jacket, and obviously it's a white jacket, so it's going to be a bit disastrous there. But just a bit of advice: don't use dark belts on light jackets. It's going to go wrong. Anyway. This is a belt, obviously. The belt itself is just one from home. Nothing special about it. It's literally got a buckle. That's it. Just a brown, blacky brown belt. And then on this belt, I have two attachments. I will show you those now. So the first attachment is the sword holder. So this just slips onto your belt, obviously through the holes there, and then you put your sword in there. And you can obviously carry your sword around with you at ease. This is one of the items that they didn't have in my colour. I originally ordered brown, but they said after 2 months of searching for an answer, they finally said, "Oh, we don't have them in brown." So I was like, "Fine, I'll have them in black." So that's that. It's a very, very simple thing to have on your costume, and it's great to add with any costume that you have. Next item on the belt is the pouch. Now this looked really, really good on the website, so I thought, you know what, this looks like it'll be sort of an in-character storage facility, if you like, when I'm walking around, and it proved quite useful, to be honest. I had my phone in there, I had a little towel so I could wipe my face, and it was, I just had little things in there like my money and my wallet and etc. And it works, to be honest. It works. It proves as a good pouch for in character stuff. So this is it done up. As you can see, you've got the little buckles there. Again, buckles is good on a pouch, and at the back you have the two holes where you can slip your belt through, and then it just literally clips onto your belt like that, and then you can have it anywhere you like. But yeah, good thing. It's a very, very good piece of equipment to have, especially on an Assassin's Creed outfit. Okay, so the next item I'm going to show you has already been reviewed by Danny. I'll put a link in the description where you can find this review. But for me personally, these are the NECA blades. I got these. This was the first package I got, and I was stoked to have them. I was like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, as you've seen on Danny's review, this happens. yeah, it's not the best really. Apart from that, it's not bad, to be quite honest. This is my personal opinion. When they work and they don't break, they're okay. They really, really are okay. I actually modified these myself. Well, I say myself, my friend did it, kind of. And what I did is, I'll just show you really quickly. You can probably see a little hole. There you go, just in there. And we drilled a hole through the back. We feeded a fishing line, a sea fishing line, up to here. So if you just imagine that on my wrist there, we feeded a fishing line all the way through here, and then we hooked it onto a keyring, and then you just pull the keyring, and then poof, out it comes. So so that was one of the best things about my costume, I personally think. Detail wise, it's not that bad. I mean, obviously you've got the little grooves and stuff which look awesome, and then you've got like the little button and stuff. One thing that did annoy me was the sound. You know, it's sort of got a maraca sort of feel to it. So obviously when you're walking around and you're going, oh look at the, you know, it doesn't really sound the best. It did come with a bracer as well, which I'm not going to show because I've modified those, and I want to keep those until next con. So I'm not going to be revealing those yet, not quite yet anyway. Okay, so my camera decided to die on me again, like the second video in a row. So we was on the blades. Like I was saying, the detail's amazing. Well, it's not amazing, but you know, it's acceptable for a con. And to be honest, these are the best blades that I've found, and the cheapest as well. To be honest, I was expecting some like proper quality ones, like the full metal thing, and I was expecting them to be like hundreds of pounds. But you know what? These are not bad for what they are. This is my personal opinion. But again, like as Danny says, they could be better. So I mean, they're a little bit flimsy, to be quite honest, but you know. Again, personal preference. Now, the last item on my agenda has already been reviewed by Ryan Small, I do believe. So again, I'll put the link in the description where you can find that review. I don't think it was actually on the channel, but I will put a link there anyway, just so you can see it. So this is Altair's sword. This was bought at around about £90, I do believe. And you know what? It's a strong little thing. I was expecting this to be broken within the first week of using it. But I got it, and then it's still in really, really good nick. I mean, like, nothing's broken. I mean, I know it's foam, but it's really, really done a good job. I'm very, very impressed with the quality of this, to be quite honest. The one thing that I was a bit skeptical about was the end. It sort of bends. Obviously, you got the core down here, and then at the top you haven't got one for obvious reasons, for con-safe reasons. That really worried me. This did. Because I thought, oh god, I'm going to stab someone and it's going to go snap off. But you know, it's not, and it's done a really, really good job. I'm very, very impressed with this sword. So yeah, the size, it's a very, very good size as well. You know, it's not long enough to like drag on the ground, and it's not short enough to think, what is that? Is that a dagger or a sword? So overall, very, very impressed with the Altair sword. Again, that was off the same website. I'll put the link in the description where you can find that. Again, the butt of the sword, very, very detailed, very well, and again, just very, very impressed with this whole thing altogether. To be quite honest, it's fantastic. One more thing before I do go, Danny is going to be making a red coat costume for me. I volunteered to do this for him, and he's going to be making this for me for the Telford Con, which will be in February, I believe, February the 15th or 16th, I don't know yet. But hopefully that'll be wearable for that con, and then I'll take some pictures and I'll do a review for you guys on that as well. So that's going to be my second costume. So thank you very much, Danny, for doing this. It's fantastic, and I really, really can't wait to put it on and look awesome. And we will be going on a photo shoot as well soon, and I do believe we'll be taking some footage there. Obviously, I'll be in my red coat, and I'm going to be getting slaughtered by a ton of assassins. So that's going to be fun. Happy days. So thank you for watching, guys. This has been my first ever costume review. Like I said, it was just my first con, so I just kind of put some things together. And to be honest, I could have done better. But like I said, it was my first con. You know, I just wanted to go for the environment and the people, and obviously the merchandise as well. But apart from that, you know, it was okay. Hopefully the next one will be a lot better, and bring on February. So let me know if you guys are going, and if you guys want to meet up with me and Danny, we'll be there, and we'll be happy to take some photos. And you can slaughter me if you're an assassin, because I'll be in a red coat, and that'll be fun. I might need to bring a lot of fake blood. So you can click this button here, and this will take you to our Facebook page, and just ask to join, and one of the admins will accept you into our group. It's cosplay orientated, so obviously any reviews and stuff that you want to do on Assassin's costumes, feel free. Just let me know if you want to post a video, and I'll give you the keys to the kingdom, as said by Danny, and I will give you the username and password for our channel, and then you can post some videos up there. Feel free to post pictures and updates on your costumes. So again, I hope this proved useful for you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, Assassins.